And we have returned with part 2 of the All Japan All-Star Tournament. Right now with us we got Jug in the No Mic Chat. We got Pony.
Racism is bad. Drugs are good.
We got Rasta. I think he's AFK.
Liver.
There we go. And we got Zach George 98.
Yo, Pony guys, how are you doing? Good to meet you. I'm the sane one in this bunch. Pony is a walking age restriction waiting to happen.
Well,
I'm erect.
we'll have other people coming in to join us later on, but until then, we get to start round 2 of our tournament with Mike Barton.
They are not as cool as Jug.
What does it say? Mike Barton versus Ganitra Tenor to start off round 2 of the tournament. This is going to be interesting because Mike Barton killed Kikuchi while Tenor had a classic with Hansen to get tier. Between the two, Barton, I would summarize, is the more not as strained.
Faster fighter here.
Is this a one-day tournament or a multi-day tournament?
Multiple, but I'm giving storyline. Because, if it's one day, the matches as in the further part of the tournament get shorter. So wanting to make it as classic as possible.
Yeah, I have a lot of money on Tenryu.
Oh, interesting stuff about these two, says Jug. Well, did you know that Tenryu has a bad larynx that makes it hard to understand a word he says? In other words, he's like Boomhauer from King of the Hill. Did you also know that Mike Barton was Bart Gunn in the WWF with Billy Gunn as the Smoking Guns? Mike Barton, before he became a wrestler in the WWF, he actually was in a big bar fight where a glass bottle kind of scarred him around his chest and nearly killed him. Which is probably why he got the boxing experience afterwards, like training and whatnot, so that wouldn't happen again. Or it probably wasn't the chest, I think it was the side where it almost hit his kidneys. But either way, that's a very he almost died before he became a wrestler.
Yeah, well, judging by his career in Japan after the WWF, I say the Brawl for All actually gave him a shit ton more credibility than anyone realized.
Yeah, it's just a shame that here's your reward. You get to fight Butterbean and go to Japan. Half of it sounds good, and then the other half is Butterbean. But it's even funnier with the whole Brawl for All Japan Pro Wrestling, even before the tournament started, were treating it like a big deal. Like when Dr. Death was going to leave Japan, go to the WWF, they had big ceremonies and everything. Bubba wanted to treat the WWF's Brawl for All like a big deal. And then when Dr. Death came back, they just were like, oh, he lost to Bart Gunn. He's going to get revenge on him in the future. And then Mike Barton gets a job in All Japan. And then they were building up a rivalry between the two. And the 2001 Tokyo Dome that All Japan had, they had their big battle to basically say who is the real Brawl for All champion. Dr. Death won, of course, because it's All Japan.
I mean, the fact that they...
All Japan and Mike Barton is actually jobbed here. Get wrecked, Mike Barton fans.
Yeah, let's see, what other crazy things? Mike Barton, there was a Korea and Japan worked together to make a Ricky Dozan movie at this time frame. Mike Barton was actually in the movie as one of the American wrestlers that Ricky Dozan fought at the beginning, one of the Sharp brothers with Jim Steele. He doesn't have a speaking role, but Jim Steele does, so I guess we know who the creators of the movie thought would be the cooler actor.
What Sharp brother is it, by the way?
I think they didn't specify which one. I think he could have been Mike Sharp or Ben Sharp, one of the two. Then with Tenryu, some other fun facts. There is one time in the 80s, he led a a New Year's party of some of the roster of All Japan to Baba's house as a surprise to Baba. They were so wild that they were basically banned from having any type.
Baba's house for like life.
Yes, especially if it's involving party. Business, one at a time. Party, hell no. You ain't coming to my house ever again, Tenor.
I remember one time. I remember that. Remember that Tenor is a sadistic teacher.
Yeah, there's a. Also, Tenor is. I think he still has the record for oldest wrestler to ever win the IWGP heavyweight title in the year 1999 at like 47 or something.
And also, don't forget Tenor. Chris Jericho told us in the time when he was working with Ward Tenor, instructed him to be extra stiff to his students.
But yeah, as what Jug's saying, it looks like Mike Barton has a bit of an advantage in the match right now, but Tenor hears that and says, I'm going to make this young boy suffer. I'm only 37. That's young to me, bitch.
Everything is young to
Tenor.
you.
So we all talked about Bart Gunn's title range, right?
Yeah, WWF Tag Team Champion, a World Tag Team Champion in All Japan with Johnny Ace. Him and Jim Steele had a pretty tough tag team in All Japan post Noah Exodus.
I got is tag team champions 3 times with Billy Gunn, and All Japan with Johnny Ace, an NWA World Tag Team with Bombastic Bob, and 2 reigns with the PCW America's Championship.
Oh, that's right. The new Midnight Express tag team. If I recall, Hardcore Holly was really ecstatic about Bart Gunn's performance in the Brawl for All. Like, he was like his #1 fan, basically. And if I recall, they actually fought each other, and they were like, man, that was so cool. We kicked each other's asses. Probably the one time that Hardcore Holly wasn't a bullying asshole.
Because Bob Holly's a bastard and a goddamn Mark Simp.
Oh, yeah. And Tenru with the 53-year-old brainbuster.
Mike Barton almost won this match if it wasn't for the rope breaks.
Oh,
by the way.
But still, though, he did a good performance. Yes, sir?
Jesus. By the way, fuck Bob Holly.
Well, I have something to tell you. If Mike Barton lost the match, Bob Holly would be fired from All Japan. Wow! That's the best match we got in the tournament.
Good God.
That's the best match we got in this tournament so far. That's impressive. But now a match that never happened, but some people wish did. Because like in the 70s and 80s, you had people like Harley Race and Ric Flair bringing the NWA World Heavyweight title to defend in All Japan against people like Jumbo Tsuruta, Yoshiaki Yatsu, Tenryu, but never Baba. But then again, Harley Race, he did win the NWA World Heavyweight title a few times, but a couple days later he'd lose it back because Race was going to go back to tour America. He needs that belt. Ric Flair never had that. This will be interesting. But some fun facts. One fun fact is Ric Flair was in a major plane crash in... Oh, what's this you posted, Pony? Oh, their win-loss record career-wise. Wow, Bart Gunn only had a third of the matches Tenryu ever had career-wise. But by win-loss record, but a 0.2% difference in win-loss record, where Bart Gunn won 62.2% of his matches compared to Tenor's 62. Oh yeah, the plane crash.
Oh yeah, I got fun. I got Baba.
He has had different wives over time. So like his children of Charlotte and Dave are actually not related. They're half siblings, not real siblings. Also, Reed, despite... I don't know. Do you want to hear a Reed Flair fact?
Can't.
Reed Flair, like in the later parts of WCW, he actually was getting more over than David Flair, despite him not even being a 10-year-old. Like, he was with Ric Flair, the crowd went wild because, hey, it's Ric Flair's kid. And then there's David Flair. Oh, it's Ric Flair's kid. It's kind of funny how that works. I guess it's because one is just like a child and the other's David Flair.
There's a story. All right, Baba really wants to fight Tenryu.
Oh yeah, the winner fights Tenryu. And Tenryu is actually one of the few Japanese wrestlers to ever beat Baba. In fact, he's the only one to ever beat Baba and Inoki for native talent. And no other wrestler will ever get that stat. He's the only one who will ever do that. Kind of like how there's only been one wrestler to be a world champion in Japan, Mexico, like a world heavyweight champion, sorry, in America, Japan, and Mexico, and that was Vader. No other wrestler has been able to do that. But then again, championships in Mexico are not as important as the titles. Oh wait, no,
I mean-
titles are not as important as the masks. Like, a mask versus mask match is going to be more profitable in Mexico than a welterweight title match.
I'll put it to you like this: if you, all right, let's say you got, all right, let me make up this random scenario. Let's say you got two matches, one being the co-main event and one being the main event. On one hand, you got a mask versus mask match between, I don't know, La Periods and El Masculinity. Then you have the World Championship match with El Santo and Mil Mascaras.
Well, at that point,
people would be more interested in the mask versus mask match than the World Championship match in Mexico.
because like the mask is considered part of the character, and getting rid of it, you're a new character, and they're interested to see like what's gonna happen.
Even if both wrestlers were to be the worst of the worst who have ever worst, people would still pay big bucks for it. It would be shown all over the television stations, from the big ones all the way down to the local one granny runs at the local retirement home.
Yeah, like that Triple Mania where the main event was a mask versus mask match, something like that. Dr. Wagner Jr. was in it, and Dr. Wagner Jr. having the chance to lose his mask. He's nearly 50 years old. It would have been, people were fascinated to see if he would lose his mask, and when he did, people were in shock because not only was he an old man, he was a cool-looking old man. But there's Baba really showing some power. But yeah, 0-1 was that promotion where the titles were not as important as like the stars. Like like Shinya Hashimoto was more over than any of the 0-1 belts in 0-1. Same with Ogawa and Otani. But my gosh, look at these. Was I talking about 0-1? Well, either way, Baba wins. That match I didn't think was as good as the last one.
Who thinks it's going to be in the 60s?
I think it might get a little bit over 70. Let's find out.
It's all, and of course Baba wins.
Not even the 70 like I was predicting.
A win!
Oh!
That's another orphan dead!
You know, that is I could have sworn I read this. I might be wrong, but for a long time it probably was true about Vader Jug. About the Vader being the only guy to do that statistic. But,
I think Omega did it.
Yeah, I think Kenny Omega broke it because of that AAA title. But this is an interesting match, because when FMW had the All Japan versus FMW tag match in one of their Kawasaki Stadium matches, it was, to represent All Japan, it was the team of Kena Kobashi and Manakeya Massman, who would later be known as Taio Kea. but we already know who's going to win this match. But let's see if Taiyokeia can provide entertainment. Like, will he last 15 minutes? How long do you think Taiyokeia will last in this match, everyone?
Probably longer than what we expect.
Up 10.
Okay, we've got 10 minutes from Zach. Rosto, how long do you think? Rosto must be AFK again. Jug, how about you?
What did you say again?
How long do you think Taiyokeia can last against Kobashi today? Jug says 13 minutes.
That depends. Is Taiyokeia considered the main eventer? Is
Boy. Well, we'll find this out. But some fun Kobashi Taiyokeia effects. There's one interview I remember on YouTube when Taiyokeia was talking. His dad was the prince, like the master of the Dungeon of Doom stable, where he was going, "Sullivan, my son," to Kevin Sullivan. That was Taiyokeia's dad. But for other stuff for Taiyokeia,
Wait, Taiyokeia's dad was that guy?
yeah, I know, it's kind of cool. Taiyokeia is technically a member of the Dungeon of Doom in WCW.
That's awesome!
Yeah, imagine him versus the Yeti. Just a TKO and that's it.
Oh my god, we have to run that in Fire Pro now.
The ROD is just a continuation of the Dungeon of Doom. It is now canon, but another fun fact with Taiyokeia, him and All Japan graduate Kentaro Shiga, they both graduated the same year, but they're both treated fairly well by Baba, where Baba, like, he likes to see his junior wrestlers bulk up to promote. Mossman bulked up to promote to the heavyweight, but Kentaro Shiga always struggled. He looked he looked lanky even at his small stature. But he still tried to bulk as much as he can because Baba said so. But one time for one of these bulk up experiences, Baba brought both of them to a very fancy steakhouse. And I don't mean like, say, like Ribera in Japan, more like, say, a Ponderosa, that level of steakhouse, that expensive, Foca de Chao level. And was basically force-feeding them as many steaks as they could eat. And if I recall, Taiyokeia said, I think Shiga ate 12 of them that day. And Baba wanted you to bulk up on proteins. But then, like, there are those stews that the sumos eat that can bulk up, but I think Baba said steak is cooler because, you know, it's Baba. You're gonna tell him no.
Yeah, but
I looked at Baba's body. I could just chop him in the chest and his ribs would crack.
You even try that, you'll get booed and kicked out of Japan. You sure you want to do that?
Well, I can't do it now.
You got a point there.
He's currently in a shrine.
Oh yeah. Another with Taiyokeia. This was born and raised in Hawaii, but he never wrestled in Hawaii or America, if I recall. His whole career is exclusively Japan because of his father's connection. When am I going to bulk up? That was called high school.
But did you manage to promote the heavyweight though?
Unfortunately, I never made varsity on a wrestling team.
I did like a single season in high school wrestling.
Oh. But, wow, he's lasted the 10-minute mark. He's doing far better than I thought he would. It's like Kobashi wants to give him some nice moments in a match. But we already know, if Kobashi loses, I think everyone's going to riot. Oh, wow, a super kick.
Bless me.
Yeah, this is the Super Generation one, so you're like the retro Kobashi attire.
This is Orange Crush, no?
Yeah, where he comes out the sniper. In fact, I think that's the exact outfit he had in the 1995 Real World Tag League tournament. Because looking at his little bandaging in his knees, like in that match. By the way, Zach, that match is another one of the must-see tag team matches in All Japan's history. Oh,
Okay,
wow. Wow. Kobashi is letting this kid have a moment to shine. If it was Noah Kobashi, he would have won in like 9 minutes, but this Kobashi is selfless. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, hell is frozen over.
Bullshit. 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 Bullshit.
Man, where is Boris and JM when you need them?
Bullshit.
It seems like when they're not here,
Crazy
things
shit
go to
happens.
shit.
The crowd did not like seeing Kobashi lose. That could have been like an 80, but they went down a lot. But this is...
Hey,
you
look
heard
at
the
that,
crowd.
look
You
at
heard
that.
the crowd. They were engaging in a bullshit chant because of that match.
Yeah.
Anyway, got two butt buddies coming here tonight.
That's right. Misawa and Ogawa are very close friends. And they're battling off. This is basically the Boris's favorite match.
And he's gonna miss it.
Yeah, probably because someone made sure he was stuck in traffic or something like that. Oh, I heard about that tournament, Jug, about how the further it went, all of the wrestlers are being eliminated to basically low-card wrestlers or MMA fighters. That tournament sounded disgusting. But the winner of this match will face Taiokeya. We got Super Generation Misawa versus Super Generation Ogawa. My gosh. Silva beat Stan Hansen. Giant fucking Silva. That is not a... That sounds like bullshit right there. But some fun facts about Misawa and Ogawa. Ogawa, when he was first starting in All Japan, like normally they give you like plain attire, like say red trunks, green trunks. He said, "Give me the zebra pants; it'll help me stand out." And he used the zebra pants ever since. Because if I recall, at that time frame, zebra pants were popular because of like Zubas or something like that.
A minute. All Japan rookies get to have unique outfits?
Yeah, New Japan was the Young Lion system where you wear black. And then you get more gear as a promotion.
I wonder All Japan was better. They allowed their wrestlers to be unique and not bland and generic.
That's it. Slap.
And then Noah, well, because of Misawa, Noah let that happen too. Where, say, one of their young boys in Noah right now is just wearing like a bright purple trunks and all that. In All Japan, they've recently had about a dozen or so new guys over the past few years. And one of their young guys is getting up the ranks very fast. It's Atsuki Aoyagi, Yuma Aoyagi's young brother. Like one of the few times there has been a brother and brother group in a Puro scene. But Misawa,
I'm gonna be kind of honest with you. I thought Jado and Ghetto were brothers.
It's understandable. They work together so often. It might as well be. They're probably like, brothers in the locker room, but not brothers by blood. Atsuki Aoyagi, Natsuki Aoyagi. What a... I can see that happening. There we go. Yuma Aoyagi. That sounds like something like, you weren't there to name the kid, so we had your cousin name him. Oh, what did they name him? Kid and Kid. Why? They're not going to listen to him. So why name him? And it's on the birth certificate. By the way, do you want to hear about your other ones? Oh, sure. What? First, you named your daughter Denise. Oh, nothing wrong with that. Your son to nephew. What a terrible day. What a terrible day for the people who have to go through that.
Jug said, "Shut up."
Yeah, but the emoji shows that he had a chuckle. That he reacted to a dad joke.
Oh yeah, we still did do a World Japan tournament.
We need Rasta Rasta and Pony. You guys have to work on the World Japan All-Star Tournament. Who goes in it? Because if I remember, you wanted Kimo and Akipono as the tag team champions in one of your KOC 2 saves. I can't remember which one. If it was Rasta
Well,
or
I
Pony.
now regret doing that.
Why?
Because it's no longer fun anymore. It's
Why they can't get good match ratings?
nope.
Like, what's their highest match rating ever since winning the titles?
50.
Shouldn't you be laughing at how great that is?
No. Because Akibono's a little coward. All he just does is get beaten up and then just switches over to Kimo, does most of the heavy work.
Well, that does sound like something they would do if they were a tag team. Because between the two, who do you think would be the workhorse?
Kimo.
Exactly.
How dare you slander Yokozuna like that, you son of a bitch?
Have you
That's
seen
Akibono, not
his work
Yokozuna.
outside of sumo? But let's talk about that. Ogawa hit his little backdrop driver on Misawa outside onto the concrete. And he just hit another one. I swear, if Misawa loses... It's like, I see... we gotta get these young boys over. Can you do it in a cool way? Like, I don't know, win the tournament first? My gosh. Well, he did win his match against George Hines. So I just realized my favorite to win the whole tournament got eliminated.
Oh my god. Ogawa wins.
Kawada is the only pillar left standing.
Kawada. Controlled by a man who killed orphans, is the last man standing.
And the crowd tolerated it. My gosh. Misawa. Why? And I wouldn't say he's a serial choker in The Sims. He did win the IWGP Heavyweight title in the New Japan Matchmaker. Okay, next up, Toshiyaki, Kawada, Johnny Ace. I swear, if Kawada loses this, I'm gonna laugh. And where is Boris and JM when you need them? Because that was just amazing. Just 2 upsets in a row. And here's Johnny Ace.
Fuck that guy.
Oh yeah, but you gotta remember, Chuck, that sim match of him and Brody was really good. I think it was like a 97, 98% for the crowd.
Because of whose pocket Kawada's in, I almost want all the pillars to be out at this point.
For some fun facts with Kawada, besides being Pony's favorite for the tournament, Kawada had massive, peer pressure, issues with his look, if I recall, where he was actually jealous of Misawa's hair and didn't like what he had for hair, but he couldn't grow the Misawa-like hair. Also, he later on, as the years went on, got surgery to fill the gap in his front teeth from a match with Hansen back in the 90s, if I recall. Johnny Ace. Him and Shane Douglas were an actual tag team in WCW. The Dynamic
I
Dudes.
remember when Johnny Ace was a junior.
Yeah, that was in
John,
the 80s. And apparently
fucking
there's
John
this
Laryngitis.
yeah, he's technically he's actually the father-in-law to Daniel Bryan nowadays, if you think about it, or Bryan Danielson, which I
Don't
kind of
remind
find
me.
funny. It's like him and Bryan Danielson married into the Bella dynasty. It's kind of funny how that works. And John Cena, I think, almost did. They got engaged with Nikki, but then said no at the end, I think, right?
I thought he was away.
So you propose at WrestleMania and you just leave before the altar even sets up. That's kind of a heel move, John Cena.
Of course, nobody's gonna boo him because the kids love him.
Well, kids are also known as, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Stupid.
Retarded.
No, they could be very merciless. So if they see John Cena merciless, they'll do the same thing. Rasta, what the heck was that weird incantation? Are you trying to summon like Fujita or something?
He's
No,
drunk.
I'm just saying a Chinese song because you know the memes of John Cena in the CCP.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Then again, if I recall, John Cena did go through a really bad divorce, so he probably didn't want to go through it again. But it's like, after knowing Nikki long enough, he just said, "You know what? Fuck it, I'm done."
If you can't remember his reasons, Jugger, they really that valid? If they were actually valid, you'd bloody remember them.
We'll find it out. We can look it up. But
I don't even remember my own birthday most days.
How? What's gonna be next? You forget your age?
Yeah, I actually did that.
My gosh, I can already
John
see.
Cena.
Wait, Pony, did you really forget your own age at one point?
More times.
Jesus Christ, and I thought my memory was bad.
I can already see the future of Pony going through, like, trying to show off to girls, and he forgets how to do, pickup lines, so he just says, "So, do you like music?"
So, do you like jazz?
Yeah, it's a retarded question, because everyone likes music.
I don't know. There might be some woman that doesn't.
We call them deaf, but if they're deaf, why are you trying to hook up with them by talking?
Maybe he just likes their personality. I don't know.
Yeah, why are you trying to do a pickup line to a deaf girl, though?
Probably because Pony didn't know she was deaf.
A minute. I'm the guy that blows up orphans every day. I'm going to try and hook up with a deaf girl.
What?
Well, think about it. She can't hear about the war crimes because she's deaf. But either way, this match is actually pretty 50-50. Like, Kawada is actually, like, and Johnny Ace are giving it their all in this match.
It's Kawada. What do you expect? He's the only good thing about this tournament.
Are you sure about that? What about that Tenor Bart Gunn match? That's like the greatest match Bart Gunn has ever been a part of.
That's because Bart Gunn is just better than Tenryu.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Bart Gunn carried that match.
Are you blind?
You gotta remember, Pony is a heel. So
it's
kind of like that Simpsons bit where Homer has the thing is on his hand. Do the opposite of what Bart says. Oh wow, a Cobra clutch suplex.
Oh no!
Johnny,
oh my god!
Gosh,
yes,
I can't.
Yes.
3 upsets in a row.
Fuck you, Pony.
Where is JM and Boris when you need them? All of the pillars have been eliminated. Johnny Ace goes on to the quarterfinals. And the crowd was okay with it.
No,
My
84
gosh.
the crowd was more than okay with it. They actually rather enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Time for Umbata Bumbashita Bumbakala guy.
Oh yeah, Batting Hat's favorite theme song. It's gonna come up any second now. I know it. Okay, it'll be the next. This
Brody's
is gonna
out
be an interesting one because it says two brawlers beating the shit out of each other. Butcher and Brody. What do you guys got for this one?
I got blood.
The one who bleeds the most or the bleeds the less?
Yes.
So now, Pony, since your man got eliminated, who's your new favorite?
Makala kasito mo makala. Kasito mo mala.
It has
Malaha.
to be someone that has my values. It has to be someone that could cause so much controversy. And it also has to be someone that has to be racist, so I'm going for Abdullah the Butcher.
Wait. As in the character of Abdullah the Butcher is racist, or that Abdullah the Butcher himself is racist?
It doesn't matter. I'm evil, remember?
I'm starting to believe that he's not just acting at this point. The Pony is actually a legitimately terrible person.
No, I'm not. I am
But
actually.
either way, Jug wants us to fight over the Sudanese lyrics, so this is what I think the lyrics are saying. Hey everyone, Abdullah the Butcher is coming out to the ring and he needs your help. To get help, bring your mom's credit card information, expiration date, and 3 numbers on the back to help him win this match. And then, it plays. What do you guys think says?
Oi, Quandale Dingo here. My cousin Henry, but I don't know Dingo not.
You know, I don't doubt that one. What does everyone else got?
I'm the reason Chernobyl blew up. And besides, Zach.
Remember, Bruiser Brody defeated Masawa, so Brody wins.
I feel like I'm working Zach heavily. Like he has no idea. Like I'm pulling an MJF on him.
I like how Jug just says, Pony is a very good person. You, Zach, I don't know, you judging prick.
Fucking frog bastard.
Yeah, that's probably why he calls you a judging prick. Because last time I checked, I don't think Jug is an amphibian.
I think Jug cosplays as a frog.
If it's any frog, it's probably the little emojis he's got of Pepe.
Look, as we all know, Jug is the true neutral of the group.
That's probably accurate. You don't know what he's going to do.
If Jug were a true neutral, he would be Swiss.
Zach,
No.
shut up. All right, now next question.
We all know the Swiss only care
Wait.
about one thing. They're like Israelis. They love money.
Oh, that's where you're going to go. I thought you were going to say watches.
Wait, Forrest, did I really work you that bad?
It was a pretty lousy joke, so I had to tell you. And then I laughed afterwards.
So basically, we're doing better than most WWE commentary.
Oh, yeah. I think one... Oh, man. Speaking of, like... Oh, what's this? Did you know that John Cena has a weird set of rules you have to follow if you want to live with him? They are not especially weird, but it's awkward that someone has to tell you all that. And there are a lot of rules. Oh, like say you have to put your dirty clothes in the laundry hamper or something? Oh, hey, JM. Welcome.
Hey guys.
Would you like
Hey,
to know the bullshit that you missed?
Okay, what happened?
Okay, first off, Mike Barton, Ganitra Tenor, 93% crowd love. Tenor wins.
Oh man, I wanted Mike Barton to win.
All right, next up, Giant Baba, Ric Flair, kind of a standard match. Giant Baba wins. Nothing major happened.
How many Baba chops?
Yes. Now the next one.
No, I'm saying how many Baba chops were there?
I did not count any. That's why I just said yes. Now the next one. Taiyokea Kena Kobashi. Taiyokea pulls an upset and beats Kobashi.
With a crit or no?
No, he hits him with like his TKO finish.
Wow.
Kobashi wanted that young boy to go over. Next up is the Boris favorite, Mitsuharu Masawa and Yoshinari Ogawa. Back and forth, but Ogawa beat Masawa.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
And then next up, in an 84% crowd approval rating, Kawada versus Johnny Ace. Great match, but Johnny Ace beat Toshiyaki Kawada with a Cobra Clutch suplex.
I'm doing this in the honor of Mrs. Baba.
So all four...
This is for the Ace run that you denied me. Fuck you.
3 of the 4 pillars in a row lost in upsets.
That's like Inoki and Matea.
Johnny Ace is looking at Misawa. He goes, "Fuck you, Misawa."
That's right. And then Jug says, "And there's Taue." Yeah, he got defeated in the first round by Baba. So we got Baba versus Tenor, Kea versus Ogawa, Johnny Ace versus whoever wins this match against Bruiser Brody and Abdullah the Butcher. And it's been a very back and forth match so far.
And since I was forced to choose a new wrestler on the fly, I chose the perfect guy to spread my evil.
Oh God, who would that be?
Butcher.
So,
The Butcher, the Blade,
the hepatitis himself.
The man who will spread my ideals of hate, disrespect, drug use, racism, everything.
Racism? Wait, what?
Yes.
Yeah, did you know? You remember that time Abdullah the Butcher just called Bruiser Brody the N-word? Yeah, that happened. Yeah, that's now canon, apparently. And Butcher will face Johnny Ace. And yes, Bruiser Brody did miss his flying knee drop, which, bruising his knee, gave Butcher all he needed to make the pull around and win the match.
He didn't even win with his finish.
Yeah,
LOL, 83%.
As good as the Kawada Ace match.
Yo, who would have thought that this huge All Japan All-Star tournament would have all 4 pillars eliminated?
Not even in the quarterfinals. That's the crazy part.
It's like the New Japan All-Star tournament where the 3 Musketeers were all taken out.
Yeah, Muda, though, kept going, and then Inoki, the guy who created New Japan, out in the first round.
Beaten by an MMA guy.
Well, that MMA guy was an ex-New Japan guy.
He's still an asshole. Medea's still an asshole.
Yeah. But
remember when Hogan killed Nobuhiko Takada?
Yeah, that was great. And then
I remember.
Fujita Vader actually had a pretty good match. I remember that. Didn't expect that, but it happened. But this is going to be kind of a sleeper match because it's Takao Omori and Gary Albright. But between the two, like, I know Voodoo would be 100% behind Gary Albright.
I'm also.
I feel like Gary Albright is kind of OP in this game, mostly because the fact that he's not really he's kind of like a U-fire style wrestler. He doesn't use strikes or the MMA stuff. He just suplexes stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But now this is gonna be an interesting little.
Well, exactly how he was in real life.
Now, historically, I would say Gary Albright would get the win, but these two did have connections through the Triangle of Power stable that I told you earlier, GM, with Takayama.
I can't wait to see Albright put this man on his head about 17 times.
Hey, of course, Jug is literally saying we need to do an all-star tournament in KOC Green.
Hopefully you don't have Stan Hansen and Giant Silva in the match. That's right. At Giant Scenes, a great Khali won the whole thing, and by winning
that was a random tournament though.
Oh, that was like a one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was just the tournament we were doing for fun.
Okay.
We were just fucking around in that tournament.
Okay, making sure.
Because there are days where like Jug and me will just do like a random tournament in KOC Green for fun, for fun.
Yep, and I'll occasionally be there.
Yeah, Super J was the MVP of that tournament.
Who would have ever expected that?
Goddamn fake Sting.
Oh my gosh, we need to get Boris in
Oh,
here so we can
shit!
tell him that
Hey,
Ogawa
give
beat
him a blowjob.
Misawa. Because I don't know how he would react to that. But man,
Have we done a junior all star yet?
for New Japan, yeah.
Yeah.
All
Do
the
you
other
think
ones are kind of open weight.
should we do like a Super J one?
Oh, like say have the Michinoku Pro, Osaka Pro, Dragon Gate.
Yeah, like I think like we do like a junior tournament based on the guys outside of the main companies.
Yeah, like a
Oh,
Super
okay.
J Cup type
Like
thing.
we'll call like the freelance junior cup or something.
Yeah, I'll probably pick the 0-1 Junior Tournament one because that comes with the Dragon Ball's theme, like the original Dragon Ball theme.
What you want to do that with you want to do that with that would be like what the 0-1 junior.
Tenkaichi Junior Tournament. Like it's only been done a couple times, but I mean, like the freaking Dragon Ball theme, we gotta change up the different themes for the tournaments. Like this one, we got Star Wars Disco. New Japan, we had that one song that they used at the G1 Climax at the time. The New Japan Junior had Sky High. Freelance had some rock song I couldn't recognize.
Random stock J-Rock.
Yeah, because that's one thing I like. Each promotion for their tournaments, some of them have different themes. Like, say, you get
I find it weird that All Japan has a champion carnival for the juniors.
It happened at one time at a year, like 2002, 2003. And if I recall, a Malenko won it. Not Dean Malenko, a different one.
Joe Malenko?
That or it was that Sam Greco guy. I can't remember exactly. Gary Albright with a flurry of Germans.
Wait. You mean Sam Greco, the K1 fighter?
I think so.
Holy shit.
I think that was when they were picking him up to train to wrestle for the Wrestle 1 matches that they were going to have soon. Because he was at those Wrestle 1 shows. Look at those terrible punches on Omori's part.
Those European uppercuts.
With the wind-up like he's freaking the Crusher from AWA 1963.
That's kind of what Omori does.
Yeah, that's one... Like, those wind-up punches don't look good in the Japanese setting, in my opinion. But his drop kicks, axe bomber, those work. That wind-up punch, there's a reason why he was the Janetti to Takayama.
Wind-up punch and not so much.
And how come I wasn't the guy, and how come I wasn't pushed as the top guy in Noah?
Oh,
fuck you, Bishawa.
By the way, if I'm allowed to have a guy or guys in my pocket, my guys, of course,
yeah.
my guys are Baba and Albright.
All right, Albright just basically carried Omori around this match like he was a bunch of luggage.
You just sent Omori to hell.
Omori, he gets to be in the loser table. With
he gets to have $5 lobster.
You gotta remember, Omori was in the match. Now, Taman Honda and Jumbo Tsuruta. Can Taman Honda beat one of the all-time greats in All Japan's history with his resume that was just all Asia Tag Team title matches?
That's it.
Wait a second.
I'm taking out my bull rope and beating this crowd with it.
Hold up. Oh, it's not time yet. It's not my time yet. Hold up. Wait.
What are you trying to do, Rasa?
Oh, he's gonna go with the Taman Honda theme.
Just hold on. Just hold on.
Oh wow! I just noticed the All Japan curtain says "Let's Pro Wrestling."
Yep. This is the All Japan Budokan stage.
Yeah, the Pro Wrestling Love era.
Yeah.
Sing the lyrics.
Those wise is demon hate. We all get chased into the way. I went into push. God damn it.
Yes!
No
Those
survivors.
Those survivors.
No survivors.
No survivors. No.
Tune in next week with the new album, Rasta's Greatest Karaoke Hits.
And I can imagine some All Japan peers being like, "How come they didn't build any new stars to survive when the 4 pillars all left?"
Well, I mean,
I wonder why.
the best mid cards they had that were getting pushed were Omori and Akiyama, and then they picked up Takayama. But like for regular native mid cards, they just could not get with the audience outside of mid card, like Taman Honda, Masao Inoue, Juni Zamita. Some of the juniors though were getting over, like Kentaro Shiga, Kanemaru,
It's funny.
and
It's funny. It's
Marufuji.
funny how the mid carders just stay mid carders, yet the juniors became main eventers.
Well, at that time period, it would make sense because Marufuji was younger, so he would get over. Kanemaru was younger, so he would get elevated.
Junior wrestling was hot back then.
Yeah.
Now guess
Like junior.
Honda was the only guy out the time that had main event potential, but
Like,
aside from
let-
2 main event scenes, he was just mostly in the mid
Yeah,
card.
it also didn't help that he debuted very late.
Very
like-
late.
Like, Quirst, help me out with my history here. Junior wrestling is still hot now, but back then, the junior scene was white hot.
Yeah,
If-
especially
Yeah,
in the 90s.
it mostly helped at the fact that most of these people were kind of just held down by the stuff. So basically, you don't really see that more stuff because you can basically see all that junior stuff in the main event scene now.
There's like
Just for those
definitely the juniors. Like, I'd say.
But I know one guy who does not deserve to be in the main event scene, but in the juniors, and that's Adam Cole.
What would I have done to resurrect All Japan if I was Matoka Baba after the Exodus?
I would not give the belt to Chronic.
Well, that was Muto's thing. Like, Baba, Mrs. Baba, she did a lot of things that I would have done, actually. Break the ban on Tenru because we need a familiar name back. Get that War State faction and all that promotion. We got a mid-card now. We got main eventers now. Push with a bit more partnerships, which is what she did with New Japan. And a lot
Until
more...
Muto fucked that up.
Yeah, Muto going to All Japan was a good idea at the start because, hey, we got a star to be with like Tenor and Kawada. That will help us out in the main event scene. And with mid cards, we got Tayokea, who will help us out. We got
Kojima.
Yeah, with the Muto.
Which caused the end of the New Japan partnership.
Oh yeah, they didn't like how Kojima and Muto left.
By the way, Jumbo is also one of my guys, because Jumbo is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jumbo.
Hey, remember when Muto was thinking that a big group of all New Japan people were going to leave and he just got some office people?
Yeah, like for example, one of them was Tanahashi, but the only wrestlers he brought were Kojima and Kendo Kashin.
And while Kojima was a draw, Kendo Kashin is a failed draw.
Yeah, because Kashin was not that good in the junior division. I mean, I like they try to revive that title after Ogawa vacated it for the Noah Exodus, but, well...
Critical.
Wow.
Just the lack of oomph from that critical. That was one of the most anticlimactic criticals I've ever seen.
Come on,
Jumbo did have those backdrops. Like I said, those backdrops were deadly.
Jumbo.
Backdrop driver. Wow.
Yeah,
I can understand Muto
that
leaving.
match ended not with a bang, but with a whimper. Alright, so now let's go to our analysts to say what they think about the quarterfinals coming up. JM, who's your favorite?
Oh god, there's a lot of story behind this one. Baba's been waiting to chop his son for years.
Oh yes. Now, Rasta, between Tayokea and Yoshinari Ogawa, who between those two do you think could advance?
Well, I know Ogawa was like kind of a main eventer, but Tayokea if he can beat Kobashi, I'm pretty sure he can beat Ogawa.
All right, Pony, between Abdullah the Butcher and Johnny Ace, can Johnny Ace survive not getting hepatitis?
Fuck that guy.
All right, and Zach, between Gary Albright and Jumbo Tsuruta, how many suplexes do you see happen?
All of them.
Oh my, we got a big one on here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us go on to the quarterfinals.
Baku drop driver! Baku drop driver!
But this is going to be an interesting match that we got here, because Baba and Tenor, they were close, but then Tenor left for the SWS, and Baba basically banned him for life until his death.
He died.
So this is going to be
and then you said, you know what? Even though he banned me from this place, why don't I just bring my whole promotion into it?
Yeah.
And it worked because it gave them people like
Arashi.
Yeah.
Gave people like Nobutaka Arya.
Hey, I wonder about Nobutaka Abe. Was he any good? Because from what I see, he seems to have a cool moveset. Wayne Buster moveset. Moonsault, you know.
He was very hit and miss. Like, there was one match from a Budokan show I saw where him and Kojima, they had probably the second best match that entire show. I think
so
I
basically
have that
he's
one.
just.
It's available.
Basically he just. Oh, so he works when he works.
Yeah, like Taman Honda, he will work when he feels like it.
Oh, that kind of sucks because Arai had like a cool moveset.
Oh, I
Wayne
don't know
Buster
that.
movesault. That's King's World potential right there.
But my gosh, this is going to probably be the most explosive match of the quarterfinals, and it's the first one.
By the way, first JM question.
That's not if a critical happens in the first
Jug
few minutes.
literally says the eyes of Baba.
Oh yes, they're burning a hole in Tenor right now.
Question.
They're like, you want to leave me for the SWS?
Fuck you.
One.
You think
One
Tenryu has any fear towards that old bastard?
Not anymore. But yes, Zach, your question.
But back
One
then
time-
he did.
One
A
time
lot
in
of people did.
One time in a sim, I saw somebody get busted open off of a Baba chop. Did Baba ever bust somebody open with a Baba chop in real life?
Stan Hansen.
I'll go with that answer. Probably early 80s feud with Stan Hansen, because those two had some really banger matches in like 81, 82. But this match, let's place our bets. Who do you guys think will win this one?
There was a Baba chop.
I
Two
gotta
Baba
go
chops.
I gotta go with my guy Baba.
Alright, I got a Baba, I got a Tenryu from Jug, Pony and Rasta.
Tenryu.
Alright.
I got a Baba.
Oh man, we got 2 for 2. JM.
I'm going to try my best to count every Baba chop.
So I take it you're going for Baba?
Yes.
Do you count that as a chop?
No, it has to be the chop. The Baba chop to the head.
Okay, so I sounds like we got 4 for Baba, 2 for Tenryu. But either way, it's gonna be a very close match. All right, the crowd's going nuts for this.
That's not if a critical happens.
Why was Tenryu doing Kawada step kicks?
If I recall, Kawada adopted those from Tenryu. Because I believe Kawada did get a lot of training from Tenryu when he was
the thing
starting
with
his career.
Tenryu, the difference is when Tenryu did his, he literally kicked you in the teeth.
Golly.
Meanwhile, Kawada, he didn't do it to be stiff. He just did it because he hated you. And fun fact, Kawada hates everyone.
But he hates bonus even more.
I wonder, did he stiff Baba?
He was probably the safest about. It was like, if you stiff Baba, you're gonna be in trouble.
I think even he knew that.
Oh yeah, Kawada may be.
Let me not hurt the guy who signs my paycheck.
Yeah. Oh wow, Baba
The main
prevented
is
a chair from being used, but
it's like if Baba is treating me to a drink at the bar, I better say yes.
Oh yeah.
No, but you see Kawada. Kawada was kind of like the anti-hero of the Four Pillars.
Yeah, I would say that. The
Dude was
most,
being aggressive and he hated foreigners, but people still rooted for him.
yeah. Meanwhile, the most lawful good category would go under Kawada. Oh, there's some more chops for you.
6. There was 6 Baba chops.
Would definitely be Masawa and Kobashi, but I think
7, 8, 9 Baba chops.
lawful neutral would go under Taue because he was part of the Holy Demon Army stable with Kawada.
Would
Nah,
there
Kawada was kind of like that one guy, like that one villain who joins like the hero stable, but keeps like jumping out to other important villains.
Oh,
would there
Yeah,
be
that's Taue.
would there be any true neutrals?
all young
Because-
boys.
Because that is an actual alignment.
No, when you think
I'm
about
gonna
it, the
say
true
that
neutral. When you think about it, the true neutral is Stan Hansen.
Yeah, that I would say that too. He could be more chaotic neutral actually because of his bull rope entrance.
Yeah, he's chaotic
But
neutral.
young boys, they are true neutral. I know that. But for the ultimate true neutral, that's La Parka in WCW.
Young boys are like neutral. They generally just be there until they get into a storyline with each other.
Yeah. But still though, true neutral La
He missed it.
Parka.
He missed it.
Yeah, now he's just taking a break there.
Drop you on your head.
He was going to try to go for the giant DDT.
No
Couldn't
one
do
can
it.
beat the giant DDT.
Now Kababa gets stiff when he wanted to.
He probably did get stiff a few times by accident. He doesn't come off as a guy who tried to be stiff.
Yeah, even Mick Foley said he hit it like an egg.
Oh yeah, Jug in the workshop, right? Anarine made some moves from Mighty Inoue.
Oh yeah, the guy who was in the first round in our tournament for this one. A former junior heavyweight champion in
Is he?
Japan.
Oh, that would have been funny. That would have been cool if he died.
But never flew.
Neck breaker drop.
Yeah, one of
It's kinda
Baba's
funny
signature
how-
moves.
It's kind of funny how Tenryu bought his whole world promotion, but like almost none of them really just won a title.
Well, I mean, Arashi was part of several tag titles. Baba,
And
what were
Ale
you
won
doing?
one title.
The hell, Baba?
He missed those. Oh, now he misses it.
Baba,
Baba,
I have
burnt,
several
two
questions.
Powerballs.
Russian leg sweep. Finisher.
Right.
That should be over.
He wins with a
Wow.
Russian leg sweep. Oh, but it was a Powerball Russian leg sweep. So that is like vintage Sandman ECW right there.
This is a unique Baba finish.
Yeah, not just that, he missed 2 big boots in a row, even when the guy was behind him. But what makes me...
This man was so confident. 84%.
Oh, wow. Baba goes to the semifinals. Meanwhile, look at this big gap between these two. Oh my god. All of the freaking 4 pillars have not made it to the
Yeah,
final
you gotta
8.
admit, these tournaments have added a lot of unpredictability.
Yes. But this one, winner faces Baba. Will we see Ogawa or Kea? Where is Boris when you need him? Your boy beat Masawa. And he has a chance of making it to the final 4. All he has to do is beat Taiyo Kea. Which is... These two actually did have matches against each other for the junior heavyweight title in the 90s, so this is historical. But one fun fact, the 1999 Tokyo Dome show, these two are part of a 6-man tag team where they partnered with... Who was their partner? Masahito Kakihara, as they fought Hayabusa, Great Sasuke,
Kaya. What? I'm just filling in for the missing chance from
okay, but I'm
KLC
trying
Red.
to say... As I was trying
How
to
come
say
they
with
took
the match,
how come they took the chance out of his song? Because he had
I
chance
think-
in KOC 1. Is it because he turned heel?
I think so. It's a nice little touch, I guess. But as I was saying with that match, their opponents were Hayabusa, Great Sasuke, and Tiger Mask 4. And it was the match of the best match in that entire Tokyo Dome show. I do have that one.
Oh
for
yeah,
a
that's
future
right.
one.
Kia wasn't coming out to TKO at this time, right?
He was. It's just they didn't have time to put that into the game, like say Shinsuke Nakamura's bam, 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 subconscious theme.
Did he even have Subconscious in 2004?
Yeah, he did. Remember that Tokyo Dome show we saw where he fought Bob Sapp? He came out to
Yeah.
Subconscious. Then we
Oh,
saw
yeah.
another 2004 New
Yeah,
Japan
it was just
show.
one of those things you don't think would be there until way later. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. Same with the Toru Yano's theme that we all know today. He used in 2004 also. But one thing that is for certain, no, Ryusuke Taguchi did not come out to Master of Dropkick in 2004.
Well, he was still a young boy at this point.
I know, but just imagine, young lion just comes out to.
A young lion with a dropkick as a finisher, so Maven in WWE's.
Uh,
Could Maven be considered?
You know what's funny? How many fans Maven has? Like, people love them some Maven.
I don't
Well,
know. I think.
wait a second. If Maven was in New Japan, he would be considered a young lion.
Oh, definitely. But it's
No,
still just surprising.
Like, can somebody explain to me how Maven has so many fans?
My guess is his eyebrows attract a lot of people.
Nah. That's not his eyebrows. The reason why Maven has so many fans is because he eliminated the Undertaker in the Royal Rumble.
Well, that is definitely his career highlight. Like, what else does he have? The
He
freaking
won
hardcore title.
He won it 3 times,
Yeah, that's not really good.
and it was all WrestleMania wins. He won one against Undertaker, had a match at WrestleMania against it, and he walked home the champion.
Oh,
Wait, he's undefeated at WrestleMania?
yeah, 1-0.
No, he's like
he never
1-1.
got pinned at WrestleMania. He was only ever at one WrestleMania, never got pinned. The only time I think he was ever part of a match that he lost was probably the WrestleMania 21 Battle Royal. That was a dark match.
Yeah, but we don't count dark matches.
I don't know, man. I just find it crazy how Maven has so many fans even to this day.
It's got to be the theme song,
also, don't
maybe,
forget,
too.
Yeah, also don't forget Maven. People, we just found Maven in SmackDown vs. Raw 2006.
Oh yeah, that whole the deleted stuff. Like if I
Yeah, to
recall,
be
Luther
honest,
Reigns
I'm actually
was in it,
surprised
too.
that nobody else tried to sign Maven after he got released.
I think he just wanted to retire in general.
Yeah, and also he hated his theme song.
Really?
Yeah, he did. He hates his theme song.
Well, he sounds like MVP with his theme song. Despite it fitting his character, he hated it.
I'm surprised he hated it. Actually, not a lot of people like that theme.
Well, yeah, I guess he just... Some wrestlers just don't like their... like, say, the Burning My Light song that... You know, the, hey, nothing you can say. Randy Orton hates it, yet it fit him so well. I like it far better than Voices in My Head, but... He likes that one far more.
Well, he just went like, hey, do.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
What's
Jug likes
another
burning
one?
in my light than Voices.
Yeah, no, Kurt Angle, he loves his theme song, but he hated the rendition they gave him in the ECW, where it was like, like that little thing, where they just added more horns that didn't need to be added.
I don't know. I like the ECW version.
Well, Kurt Angle didn't. I think he's more important to the theme song of Kurt Angle than us. But at the same time, I won't say that with Randy Orton, though.
Look, Kurt Angle, that's not even truly your song. That's the Patriot song.
Oh, it's true. It's true. He would probably say. But at the
That's
same
Del
time,
Wilkes.
The Patriot song had more bells to it.
Yeah,
but at the
that's
same time,
that's the Patriot song
who
that you're
used that
ripping off
song
of.
longer? Kurt Angle used that for more than just half a year like the Patriot.
Patriot deserved better.
But who can forget Kurt Angle's other theme when he was in 5-Star Wrestling? America.
Oh, yeah.
America. Freaking... Those...
No. The Randy Orton
themes.
theme. The Randy Orton theme is
my
great.
head of vision, never the outcome you'll be looking for. My gosh,
I gotta give somebody that theme.
The freaking I can't speak right now. The knockoff themes in 5-star wrestling are the only highlight to 5-star wrestling.
Besides the reversal finishers.
That's right. The Real American theme is what Jug said. Wasn't Hogan's
Yeah, that was
first
Matt
theme.
Bourne. That was Matt Bourne's theme.
I thought it was also originally going to be made for the U.S. Express, which I think at the time was Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda.
What, Ogawa shooting a Tayo?
Yeah, Ogawa's not happy. Taiyo Kea goes to the Final Four. It's just like 2000s All Japan. We're pushing Taiyo Kea very far. Wow, that back and forth match no one liked.
Yeah, that's because they had Ogawa in it.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
All Japan were like, we don't want white people going through the tournament.
Taiyo Kea I thought he was Polynesian.
No, I think he was Hawaiian. I think it was like half Hawaiian.
Yeah, Hawaiian
Yeah.
is more Polynesian than they are white. How many Europeans do you think live in Hawaii compared to
Here he is.
Polynesians?
No, that's the whole pure
Here he
elitist
is.
speak.
Oh,
man.
meme speak.
Yeah, that's the whole pure elitist speak.
Okay.
He's like, we want no white people.
Okay, I thought you were also going to make the joke saying Yoshinari Ogawa is so pale he might as well count as a white person.
Yeah,
Here
comes
it is.
here comes Abby.
Uncle of the Butcher, the man that I have controlling this Department of Racism.
Wait, what?
He's the
Okay.
CEO of racism.
Okay, I don't know if Abby was ever
Now
a
he's the
racist.
CEO
I
of
don't know.
Tom.
I don't know if Abby was ever a racist.
He probably said bad words to someone once.
Well, who hasn't?
Exactly, so by this default, everyone's a racist.
Everyone in their mother has said some crap like some crap.
Yeah, like JM, didn't you know? Everyone is racist. Like that song, Everything is Awesome. Everyone is racist.
And here's the man I refuse to hire you. to
Everything
protect them.
is when you're part of a team.
Oh
We
man,
are
no,
the-
I'm gonna
we are-
stop right there because I don't want to get any further in the terrible joke.
Yeah,
like-
there's gonna be some boundaries we don't want to get into.
especially on YouTube.
Well, we could. Well, I refuse.
YouTube Coon will come after us.
Well, I cannot hire Johnny Ace. He is sexist and homophobic, and that is
Okay,
not
I don't
good
know
for our
about.
brand.
Okay, I don't know about that now.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
there's the
I
whole.
have thick. Hey, we have.
He's just
standards.
doing whatever. He's just doing whatever the slave master McMahon tells him.
I just like how it's like
Hey,
we here at Pony Industries are against homophobia and sexism, but you could say the N-word here all you want.
What a weird paradox is that?
hey,
So you
women
can't
can
say
be
the F word, but you could totally say the N word.
We do not. We approve of equality.
What? Like you
I
have
think
a-
you're on Pony. I think you're on crack.
No, I'm evil. What do you expect?
Rasta, that's a strange picture of Double D from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Who drew that? Is that you?
No, but it used to be a part of a Cartoon Network MMA game.
There was a
You should
Cartoon
call-
Network MMA game?
I mean
the-
MMO. I mean MMO.
Oh, MMO.
Oh, can you imagine a Cartoon Network MMA game?
Holy shit!
What
Pikachu
fighting
just
style
stepped
would
up.
Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy get? Like Sambo
Bro,
or
Nah,
something?
he'd be the no. He'd be the commentator.
Ed would have.
Commentator Ed.
No, he come on, man. You mean to tell me he wouldn't be a good commentator?
You know, the Eds, all three, as play-by-play, color, and then the Ed commentator. That would all work. Because Double D would be the play-by-play. Eddie would be the color, and then Ed is just there like Art Donovan saying something whenever he feels like how
No, no,
much
no,
does
Ed
this
is- Ed- Ed is-
Jawbreaker
no.
weigh, guys? Stuff like
No,
that.
no, no. Ed is Steve Mazzagatti.
Oh, fuck you.
He'd be the Steve Mazzagatti of it. He'd be one of the worst referees we'd have.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I don't know who would be our Herb Dean.
Oh, it would be Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, because it don't matter. None of this matters.
Who would be Big John McCarthy? Who'd be Big John McCarthy? Who would be the Big John McCarthy of Cartoon
Gotta be
Network
Big
MMA?
Peter Griffin, of course. Hey Lois, remember the time I was in an MMA game? And then the game boots up.
All right, Jug. Who in
Remember
Cartoon
that
Network would
time he
be the
let
Mario
your family
Yamazaki?
die?
Holy shit! I heard a woman. Holy shit! He's bleeding.
Oh no,
Sa-
Johnny Ace,
Sam-
ladies and gentlemen.
Samurai Jack.
Oh, Samurai
Alright.
Jack would be the Yoda Machida.
No,
Yoda
wait.
Machida.
No, wait, Zach. So Jug has this. Who would be the Mario Yamazaki? Mario letting people fight to the death in the octagon?
Oh,
Wait, no,
Oh.
that would be Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, because like the famous quote from the show, "It don't matter. None of this matters." Oh, what's this? Oh, here we go. But my gosh, let's just give a memorial to Johnny Ace's white blood cells. They unfortunately got hepatitis from Abdullah the Butcher.
Fuck Ace.
But Butch hasn't bleeded yet, so
Well, I
he's
guess
safe.
he's got
Sudanese
Ace.
meat
So.
cleaner, and it's
And
over.
Butcher.
And we beat sexism.
Racism is more powerful than sexism, confirmed.
We will spread an ideal world. The first world.
He's not finished with the.
Tony,
This is-
would you kindly shut up?
And Abdullah will be our
Wait a
top
second.
guy.
Oh, hold up. Wait a second. Imagine like an MMO game, but like it's just fantasy class. Then we got the wrestler, and it's just you, Pal, like the trainer, like saying, "All right, you want to be a wrestler as a class? All right, I'm gonna teach you how to be a wrestler. All right, come on now."
Oh, okay. Oh, man, I don't know how a Hero Power MMO would go. It'd probably die faster than the Family Guy MMO.
Jug says we need another Def Jam. Unfortunately,
definitely.
Jug. Let me tell you why that's not going to happen.
Contract licensing.
It will be a licensing nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Betting head says,
I mean, if we could-
need it.
The reason
like-
why we
like-
were able to have a Def Jam, we had a Def Jam before, well, two of them, right? But because because Def Jam literally had everybody in their label.
Yep. But like I was gonna say, if you could get through the licensing hell for Super Robot Wars, maybe we could get through the licensing hell for Def Jam.
Yeah, but it's a bit more complicated with Def Jam.
Yeah,
'cause
you
who
got
knows?
you got a point. Anime TV deals are nowhere near as like full of red tape like American music labels.
Yeah, because at least with those, for most of the anime industry, they consider, being in Super Robot Wars a badge of honor.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, it's like
Well,
we here at Columbia Records will not be part of Def Jam because we have more important things to do for the day. Like what?
wait,
I don't know. What do we do here at Columbia Records?
Well, I do know one
Wait.
thing. Once my
Wait,
stable
wait.
takes over the world, the first thing we're doing is killing off Sony Music Company.
Oh, nothing wrong with that then. I think we could all.
Then you got to
agree with
remember
that.
then you got to know the music rights nightmare for whatever publisher.
That is just way too much work.
There's gonna be way too many egos.
Yeah, the winner of this will face.
Nah, you know what
Abdullah
they,
the
hey,
Butcher.
Jug, you know what they did with that teasing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Hooray! I'm good at guessing.
They were like, "Hey, we got 10,000 subscribers. Thanks, the Twitter subscribers. Thanks. Fuck you now." They just used it. They just used it. They just used it to get subscribers.
What a jerk thing to do. But my gosh,
Hey,
look at this bout. I don't think these two ever had a match together.
Hey,
Yes,
we're follower farming and 10,000 some of bitches fell for it.
Kind of like when they tried to do that classic movie cinematic universe thing with Tom Cruise the Mummy, but then nothing came out of it. Yeah, they were trying to do those monster movies like, say, Frankenstein and all that, but Invisible Man, but from Universal, I believe.
I actually like the two Mummy movies.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the Brendan Fraser ones, the Tom Cruise one.
No, I like the Brendan Fraser ones.
No, there's nothing wrong with liking the Brendan Fraser ones.
I saw those.
Well, of course, everyone saw them as a kid. Like there were specific versions that were made in, like, say, 1790 for George Washington to see, for example. Everyone got to see him as a kid. Oh, wait a second.
Emotep.
George Washington was like in his 60s. Let me rephrase that. 1750s. There we go.
Yeah, remember when Nox to the Moon turned heel on Emotep at the end of the second movie?
Yeah, what a fucking.
What a
turnaround.
heel! What a heel turn! Like like they're both both Emotep and him were in trouble, right? His girl goes to see him, right? But Nox to the Moon abandons Emotep and then dies.
Oh, not just dies, but a very gruesome death.
Yeah,
Those
she
freaking
dies. She
bugs. I
falls
hate
right
those
into the damn
bugs.
the scarab beetles.
Hate the scarab beetles in the Mummy movies.
Yeah, I forgot what they called them in the movie. What they're called in the movie is they're called a specific
Nightmare
thing.
fuel. That's what I call them.
Yeah, like she literally fell into them, and it was the last camera shot you see of her is her face literally covering them when her hand is out.
Yeah, what the fuck was that about? I'm sorry, I just hate that.
So, but however this match turns out, one of my guys is gonna go through, so I'm gonna be happy.
Yeah, personally, I'm going with Jumbo in this one because I think he will have the best chance of toppling Abdullah the Butcher. How about everyone else?
I'm gonna go with Jumbo.
Well, he beat
Yeah,
sexism, so I don't care. I'm going
yeah,
with Jumbo.
Hey, Jug, let me ask you this: did you like the first Mummy or the second Mummy movie? Did you like the first one or the Scorpion King one? The second one, not the actual Scorpion King movie.
I preferred the first one.
You prefer the first one?
There were moments in the second one that were good, but like overall, the first one I think was better. Scorpion King movie itself, you could skip. And then that one where they go to China, you could skip that one too.
Jug said I didn't watch
seen him. It's okay.
Right.
We could teach you someday.
You want to know something funny?
What?
I got a funny story for you guys. My mom was watching the Scorpion King movie, not the Mummy Scorpion King, the actual Scorpion King movie, right?
Yeah, with The Rock.
With The Rock, yeah. And I'm just chill. I'm just hanging out with my mother. We're watching the Scorpion King, and my mother just yells out, "Damn it! How come I can't see some rock ass?" And I just literally started laughing.
Gosh, I wonder how she would react to the Hurricane Rock promo where they were having that little argument, like the little diss off, because The Rock just came back from filming the Scorpion King and being a jerk about it. And then the Hurricane goes, the Scorpion King has a tiny ding-a-ling. That's why you don't see no rock ass, because they're trying to distract from the fact that he has no ding-a-ling or ass.
How did the Scorpion King do at the time anyway? Does anybody
I think
remember?
people
or
said
no?
it was not as good as the other two movies, but it most likely made a profit. You know, like how Pirates
So
of the
basically,
Caribbean
somebody
have
who has
World's
no
End.
penis or no butt is does that true? Does this actually mean that they're non-binary?
As I was trying to say before Rasta throws some weird shit at me, so I was trying to say the whole. It was probably like Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Critics hated it, but it made money.
Yeah, it made enough money for them to make like 3 more direct DVD Scorpion King movies.
And then that China one, which I don't even think made a profit.
Wait, I didn't even know that there were 2 other Scorpion King movies.
Oh, like
I only knew the one that
direct-to-video.
went to the movie theater. I only knew the ones that went to the boot to the first one that was in theaters.
Yeah, that
Like, there were
happens a
2
lot. Like, say, there was at a time frame when sequels went straight direct to video. Like, say, Aladdin 2 and Aladdin 3 were direct to video. And then, of course, you get stuff like, say, Hunchback of Notre Dame 2 was direct to video.
Yeah, let me tell you
Lion
something.
King 2 was
Wait, hold
direct
on
to
there.
video.
Wait, hold on there, course. I don't nobody be hating on Aladdin 2 Return of Jafar. That was a
I'm
good
not
movie.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like a lot of sequels were going direct to video.
Yeah, I love the
No,
Return of
the
Jafar.
Aladdin trilogy is good. But like say Hunchback of Notre Dame 2 was bad. And then there was then again Rescuers 2, that was theaters. Oh yeah, Atlantis 2 was direct to video, and like after 1 week of being on video, they sent that straight on Disney Channel.
Hey, remember El Dorado?
Oh man, what a missed opportunity that movie was. There's gonna be a sequel for like them going to say,
Dude, you remember how catchy that damn song was?
yeah, with Elton John, we'll turn fiction into fact. We'll glide down into history and stuff like that. It was a great movie.
I'm gonna try to find that song.
Oh, you broke. You got nothing to mess with. One more, well, you got nothing to mess.
You know what? One of these days, we're gonna do movie streams of like the Aladdin trilogy and Road to El Dorado. Like we gotta do some stuff like that.
Oh my god, I
Yo,
found it.
Hooray!
there's a surprising there's like a ridiculous amount of dirty jokes in the Road to El Dorado.
Oh yeah, have you
I
seen
saw this at
Shell?
this. Dude, I saw it in the theaters.
I did
I
not,
know,
unfortunately.
I know, I've seen the son of a bitch too, but I've only realized after the fact just how dirty that movie actually was.
Like freaking Shell was made specifically for the grown-ups in the audience. I feel like dialogue and looks. Like she said some really like Flower's that great joke where she gets the dice from them, and one of them says, "How did she hold them?" or something like that, or like where did she put them? Because she had no pockets. The
Yeah.
Road to El Dorado is a pretty wild movie now that I think of it.
That's a PG movie that should have been PG-13.
Oh yeah. Oh, what is this we got here? Rasta posted a picture of Masao Inoue wearing his Starfucker gear.
He would not get away with that in the U.S.
Depends. If he went to ECW, he might have.
Yeah, he would get away with that in the Fed though,
Oh, definitely.
or TNA. Maybe when TNA was in the pay-per-view, we're still doing pay-per-views every
Oh,
Wednesday.
yeah. In fact, I think Masao Inoue did have a TNA match like 2 times
No,
in his whole career.
No, you know he could he could get away with that because Vince Russo's theme in TNA during the pay-per-view era was the very intro goes fuck you.
Yeah, it's like who could forget at that time frame Monday Night Raw's theme song, like when they were doing the
Oh my
ballyhoo.
god.
It was play to the music, listen to fucking music like that. Move to the music. That's it.
Hey, just to tell you guys something. Did you know that MMA actually originated from sumo itself?
I can believe that.
Because to be honest, no, actually ancient sumo. Because ancient sumo wasn't like modern sumo. Ancient sumo was basically just like, well, you will just beat your opponent to a pulp and kill them. Ground pound kicks, pokes to the eye were all out. It was basically MMA without any rules.
I see.
Yeah, but ancient sumo was also done as a religious ceremony.
I think the first match was between these two guys, and like this one guy got killed because he got his back stomped on by the other guy, and like I think it broke something which caused his death. Let me see what it was again.
And Baba's teaching Kea how to wrestle right now.
And
Uh,
Now they're having a walk-off.
Okay, so this guy Nomi no Sukini, he engaged this guy Tamini no Kuha and broke his ribs with one kick and his back with another, killing him.
That's hardcore.
That's very hardcore.
And traditionally, there's a y'all want to know the reason that the traditional reason that sumo referees actually carry steel.
To knock people in place, and Baba goes to the finals to the shock of no one.
No, in ancient Japan, it was expected that if the yogi or the referee got the call wrong, he was actually expected to kill himself right then and there.
Man, we should do that in sports leagues now. People always say kill the umpire in baseball. Might as well bring it to the extreme. Now, this is going to be interesting because Abdullah the Butcher and Saruta have had classics against Baba. In fact, Butcher and Baba battled over the original Champion Carnival finals in the 70s. Well, Saruta went through trying to become the next ace after Baba said it's time. So this is gonna be a very big match here. Who you guys got for this one?
Let's see. We're still gonna go with Saruta.
I think everyone's going for Saruta except Pony.
Yeah,
Because I hired Abdullah. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Jumbo wins.
This is gonna be a
Jumbo.
good little match.
Jumbo is my guy, so I gotta go with Jumbo.
Okay.
Technically, by extension, this is a me versus Pony match because it's my guy versus Pony's guy.
Oh my gosh, I could already see you guys being like the managers at the corners, just like poking, like pointing at each other, like you're going down, and it's like, no, you're going down.
There's kind of a problem with that, though. I got what I wanted, though.
But can you win the finals?
That'll be a bonus.
Wait, what did you need in the first place to beat Johnny Ace?
Well, for one thing, the original goal was to show everyone, hey, only the old school guys gets it. Now it was we just wanted to beat Johnny Ace and end his sexism once and for all.
Well, let's.
Pony, you're a weirdo.
Isn't that basically every fan of wrestling at this point?
Yeah.
Yes, but I take it to the extreme, breaking every single YouTube rule because Susan Whitwillie will not get to me.
All right, well, while we're doing that, since Jug called Zach a weirdo, let's do a poll. Who's the bigger weirdo, Pony or Zach? Okay, I got one vote for Zach. Rasta, who do you say?
Piss off, Jug.
I don't know.
All right, JM, how about you?
I'm gonna go with Jumbo.
Oh, no, I mean, like, the other poll we got. Who's the bigger weirdo, Zach or Pony?
I think Pony.
All right, we got 1 and 1. I don't know. So the answer is I don't know. So you guys have to try to out-weird each other to make me or Rasta vote for ya. Until then, let's go to this intense matchup.
For example, I'm pretty sure Pony likes pineapple on pizza. That's pretty goddamn weird.
But you also like Miley Cyrus, so that's kind of the same thing.
Hold on.
Wait, how in the fuck is that even...
Well, first off, have you seen Miley Cyrus?
Pizza. I should kick the ass of whoever invented that.
I think it was a Canadian.
Fuck those Canadians.
Wait. One person at a time, Pony. First, how in the fuck is that even remotely close to his same fucking thing, you bastard?
Because they both make me go, ew.
On the pineapple on pizza front, I understand you. On the Miley front, that sounds like a goddamn you problem, so it does.
Oh, because I've seen good-looking women, and Miley Cyrus is not good-looking. That's probably because she has a horse mouth.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, you fuck.
Okay, well, let's get back to the match, and we can go to the Miley Cyrus on a pole match at the upcoming pay-per-view, Zach. Let's get back to the...
Christ, now I'm all sweaty and shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, he's horny.
No.
Not that way, you bugger.
No. Luthez press pin by Saruta. Meanwhile, Abdullah just gives some love taps to his back.
Only in the pantry Discord.
Russian leg sweep, vintage Baba finisher right there.
Of course, YouTube is fucked.
Oh, he hit a very dangerous looking power bomb, a flying crossbody, only to pin after the crossbody.
Why would you not just stay in the crossbody for the goddamn pin?
Oh,
because it's Saruta.
Chris, did you hear what happened to Osprey?
No, what happened?
He was supposed to do the match with Suzuki at Red Pro, but he had to pull out due to kidney infection.
Oh.
Yeah!
Nice. What happened?
As a guy with kidney problems, I don't like to hear about that.
Yeah, he had a kidney infection and had to pull out.
Oh, that sucks.
I assume he means either way.
Oh, I'm just asking because he was asking me what I say is a 10 out of 10 book. I gotta be more specific because there's like 2 categories.
Oh, I don't think he was talking about books. I think he was talking about women.
Oh, a 10 out of 10. Oh. Oh, that's what he meant. Oh, like okay. I just saw book.
Huh.
For me, a 10 out of 10. Anyone ever remember Jennifer Connelly, the actress?
Yes, I know who Jennifer Connelly is.
All right. Courtney Cox from Friends.
Yes, I know. Yes. Wait. Was Courtney Cox the blonde one?
No, she was the black-haired one.
Oh, she was that one. Yeah, she's good looking. You know,
Then there's
you know who else? You know
I've
who else
also
was
got.
good
I have to
looking
do
back
this
in
for
the day?
JM. Mina Shirakawa in Stardom.
You know who else was good looking back
Whoa,
in the
he
day?
got his
Oh,
Powerball
shit!
back up, and he used it. Oh, cool.
The daughter from Married with Children.
Oh, Christina Applegate. Yeah, she's good.
She was in a music video with Billy Joel, you know.
Who hasn't been in a music video with Billy Joel at this rate?
She's the Uptown Girl in Uptown Girl.
But ladies and gentlemen, this is the most thematic style finals for an All Japan tournament. 90% too.
90%.
You want to know something? This is
Yeah.
actually a really big story here.
Yeah,
Giant Baba versus Jumbo Tsuruta.
Yeah, two of the
Old
big names of the
generation
70s and 80s.
Old generation versus new generation, all over again.
Yeah, this is a very good
This
finals.
is the most all Japan final we could have had.
Yeah, now this is gonna be tricky. Who do we think will win?
That might actually be the hardest part, honestly.
Bob.
Okay,
Frick,
Rasa said Baba.
both these guys are my guys, so I
Flip
can't
a
pick.
coin.
You know what? let me get my coin flip site out now that you said that.
All right, Jumbo said. Oh, I'm sorry. Jug said Jumbo.
It's very hard to pick, honestly. Like, do you pick Baba, the guy who created All Japan, or do you pick Jumbo Tsuruta, basically All Japan's greatest wrestler of all time?
This is amazing. Oh, by the way, on May 31st, the Jumbo Tsuruta Memorial Show at All Japan has at Korakuen Hall coming up. We got to put that sponsor in, like all the other sponsors we had last time, like Manscaped.
Of course.
Yes.
Head, I'm flipping now. Heads is Baba, tails is Jumbo.
All right.
Baba it is.
All right. Who does everyone else got?
Like I said, I don't know, honestly.
I'm gonna say Jumbo.
Like in that one Fire Pro guide, that Bill Wood basically said that Jumbo was like the second highest points distributed wrestler in that game. Or at least in returns, anyway.
Yeah, for this game, they're both very high up in the tier listings for King of Colosseum 2. Oh, definitely Jug on that one.
Oh, by the way, Chorus.
Yeah.
If you need a good digital coin flip site,
Yo, you
I
guys want to know
just-
something funny?
I just sent you one.
青コーナー285パウンドトミー・ポンバ
ガンガンいけ。
ー300パウンドグレート
All right. So this is gonna be crazy. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh, the flip coin thing. Okay.
レフリー和田恭平
And we got Kyohei Wada as the referee too.
Oh, by the way, cheers for the Boromir having sharp flashbacks. Man.
Oh, you saw that WebM I sent to you. That
I-
was a nice one, wasn't it, for you?
Yeah, I've actually seen that WebM before, but you still did well by sending it. Cheers for that.
Speaking of that, later on in the day we can watch the show. We just have to see what Adam's got going on. It's gotta
Wait.
for the show. We're gonna get into the next episode.
Aren't we about ready to march into France by now?
We are in France in the series already. We're not Paris there, but we're like Aquitaine there.
Da, da, da,
Meanwhile-
da, 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 da,
Oh
da,
no!
da.
Oh, bloody
You
no.
just reminded me about how earlier how earlier we had Rasta doing all the trying to sing along to Tame and Honda's theme. So now I'm just curious, Rasta, do you want to try to sing along to the Would you like to sing along to the Jushin Liger theme?
Wow, what a
I don't know Japanese.
what a fail from Joey Janela earlier.
Hey,
What did
Ju-
Joey Janela do?
hey, Jug.
Yeah,
You know,
check this out. Okay, so he was in a GCW show, right? He was going to try to do the kendo spot, right? But instead of doing like a soccer kick to somebody, he does a super kick with a flaming shoe. And his shoe, he can't put the fire out.
yeah, I can.
Well, here I posted though. I don't know why it's not showing the GIF. Well, let me try it again.
All
Damn it! It's not going to post the GIF.
That's okay. We'll check it in post. It's like that show. Oh, don't worry, we'll fix it in post. Fun fact: we never do.
Oh, by the way, Jug. Do you know all the words to La Marseille?
Janella's on fire! Janella's on fire!
I would assume that he would know. Like
But so why a super kick though?
if all the people in the world to not memorize their entire national anthem, I would say the only people who would do that would be
Yeah,
the Greeks
and you know
because
what's
they
funny?
got
They're
like
trying to put the
90
fire out.
verses.
And what's funny is they're trying to put the fire out with water bottles.
Oh no! Why do they not have a fire extinguisher with them?
Like they threw the referee a water bottle, multiple water bottles.
Take the goddamn boot off, you asshole.
He's trying to!
Otherwise, that shit's gonna melt in your skin, and then your foot's gonna be frosty.
Did you
And
just
melts
see
his-
that?
And melts his foot into the UCC ring.
Oh dear! But did anyone else see that? Baba just did like 8 chops in a row, and Jumbo blocked all of them.
I'm not surprised. This is Jumbo we're talking about here. He's like the best wrestler in the world. If he was alive and in his prime, he would make Kenny Omega his bitch.
Why would he do that? That doesn't sound fun for either party.
That'd be something Noah would do.
Oh yeah, unfortunately. But a big boot.
One,
No,
two,
not even a
No.
2.9.
not yet.
Get off my keyboard.
Another big boot.
Coconut crash.
Little DDT.
Baba stole that move from Jake the Snake Roberts.
That was a weird upper. I don't even know what that was.
And that was a back elbow.
Okay. I was about to say uppercut. That's my own fault.
Yeah, that was more of a back elbow.
15 minutes pass.
Jug says, I feel bad for Janela. Every time something goes wrong with him.
Oh yeah.
That's
Did he
because
get released
Janela's
from
hurt.
AEW recently?
They never called him back to negotiate.
Okay.
Like there was literally nobody called him at all.
And Baba does something that Inoki didn't.
Win his tournament. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner and king of all Japan Pro Wrestling, and the
Giant
holder of 5 all-you-can-eat buffet coupons, Giant Baba.
It's Gianto Baba.
At first class restaurants.
Oh, of course, it's Baba. And you know what he's gonna do when he gets home? He's got to get into his American-sized Cadillac, drive on the Japanese streets, and do that little roundabout thing where you just... It's something they do in Oakland, I think, where you just drive in a circle on the 4-way intersection like a jerk.
Baba literally
Then
won
he
this
goes home
tournament.
and fucks his wife.
Baba literally won his own tournament.
Yeah, donuts. That's what they're called. But here you go. There's his trophy. And guess
No,
what? The trophy
don't-
is also a Kinder Egg.
Jesus Christ, it has spikes on it.
No,
Oh yeah, so
no,
you could grab it.
no,
You can
don't.
tear someone's dick on it.
God damn it! No, donuts are spinning your ride in a tighter and tighter concentric circle around one spot.
Ah, okay. But there you go.
I
What an amazing... That was a far better tournament than the New Japan All-Star one. Because,
I
you know, the right man won. Well, until then, see you all soon.